Hey everyone, in this video we'll be learning about .NET MAUI visibility converter. So using the C# only, and here you can see I have trimmed out the name from the specific view cell of a collection view, and if some null values are there, then we can just trim that whole control out whenever there is a null empty string that is coming from either the API or the database or anything as a list. So in the list we can also use it, or else we can use it on separate like entry like label that is separated out from the collection view. You can just use it anywhere as you like, but here I just want to make it dynamic for our later for future use cases. So here in my previous tutorial you can see over here I have already done it for XAML too. That is our MAUI visibility converter using XAML. The only thing that I'm going to do in this project is I'm going to use a label and then give the visibility property and the text property. I'm just going to change these two properties of that specific label in the C# 2, and that's all. That is what we are going to do in this tutorial. So at first what we have as specifically is the collection view SAP UI, that is a content page. So this is just a .NET MAUI SAP UI, and which has two items, you know that, right? That is our entry and then this is our collection view. And then what we are going to do as specifically is that this collection view is going to get binding data from the view model. Okay, so our view model has not been changed from our tutorial for first. So this is just the entry, and I have not done much over here. That is just for filtering, and I am not going to discuss about this because in this tutorial we are going to discuss about the collection view only. So here I have fitted the collection observable collection item with my model class. Okay, so with my model class is the property and that is name and address is binded to the my model object. Okay, and this your object has a is encapsulated within the list of item which is being called to the collection view. So that is it. So here you can see item source property is binded with the user items, that is on our row 1. Okay, so like we have already fed the items with the collection view items. Now what we are going to do is, like in our collection view, and I have already discussed about everything over here in our previous tutorial also. Here I'm just going to set two things. I'm just going to tell you about this one only. Over here we have a vertical stack layout, that is label 1 and label 2. This label control is now attached with two bindings, and in our XAML 2 we are also doing the same thing. Okay, we are attaching the text property binding, that is our text, and then we are binding something like name. So same thing is being used over here. And the second thing that I am doing over here is I'm going to send the name to the converter so that it converts and give me either the label, either the name label is visible or not. So that is what we are going to say doing same over here, that is in our XAML 2. So is visible property binding. Okay, we are going to send the binding name to the converter class. So what is our converter class? This is just a basic converter class. Okay, so this converter class is going to convert our null value to which will tell that if something null is coming from the view model, that is our data, then we are going to tell that the label property to be false. That means visibility is false, and the same goes for null or empty. The same thing, the label control is going to be false, and then if some value is there, if the string is there, then the visibility of the text is the name of the each cell item is going to be set as true. That is like it is visible over here, it is not visible over here, right? So that is it. So that's all for this tutorial now. Thank you guys, thanks for watching. Keep in touch for our next tutorials.